Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are across this great wide world of ours. Today I'm doing a video, but you'll hear a bunch of echoes, echo. But it is the fact that I'm moving into a different place starting next week. But I really wanted to get a video off today. And the purpose of this video, and I know I talk a lot about relationships, but today it's like goal setting. And what I always do, I graduated May 15th, currently last year. But what I usually do in that May, the prior year, I started working on finishing up my dissertation, graduated in May, and then the year before that, I started working on my dissertation. So around the end of May, the end of August, first part of May, or I start assessing where I've been from that May of this current year to the May of last year. And I was reflecting on this today, and the biggest issue that I see about this is I see the growth that comes through this during this. I'm sorry about my eye, but I see the growth that comes through this process. For instance, I told myself that I would last year, after May, I graduated, I wanted to get a speaking gig sometime this year. I also wanted to upgrade my YouTube page, and thirdly, I should say, is I wanted to get at least a halfway decent job to get bills paid off and to work on everything. So really, in essence, the three basic goals that I wanted to achieve, I was able to get those achieved. But there were additional goals that I was able to. I worked on another book, gave a couple conferences. I do have another conference in August. I applied for a couple other conferences. So in essence, I made those goals that I wanted to achieve. And I was thinking about this today, that the growth that occurs through this, because one of the things that I've said this before, a quitter never wins, a winner never quits. And that's the emphasis of things, a winner never quits. In essence, you just keep plugging away. Here's the old cliche, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? So in essence, what I'm saying is the process of getting from point A to point B may not necessarily fit in your time frame, but you get there at some point. So, and there was something I heard from Steve Harvey the other day that I'm really doing, and I've been following it the last couple of days, because I struggle with keeping a positive mindset and then keeping the negative thoughts. So that's something that I'm working on right now, is getting rid of all those negative mindsets that come in my mind and moving forward on that. So in essence, and in summary about that, is I'm trying to do some reading, doing some meditation, and moving things along. So my goal is to keep moving on that. And I think the other issue with me also is I never judge anybody. Everybody has their own struggles in life, they come from a different point. So I had that problem last year, really, in doing and assessing people, and I was seeing it from my eyes, and necessarily I caused some damage to a couple of friends, especially the business before I was working for this nonprofit now. But the goal that I learned out of that now is you really never speak badly about somebody, and you really don't really yell or scream at anybody, because they're coming from a different perspective than you're on. And in essence, what you're seeing is someone from your perspective and not necessarily from their perspective. So the goal in life is to look at that. And some things I've been reading too is I'm doing this connection now with Marcus Aurelius, who was a Stoicism, a philosopher in ancient Roman time, and I'm reading a lot concerning him. And it's because I can relate to some things that are going on because I see myself in a leadership role. For instance, our one Toastmaster club, we had to make some changes. We closed that club, and now I'm in another club. But then the goal is out of that, even though that club is closing, one of the goals for that Toastmasters club was that I wanted the club to get a presidential distinguished award. And in essence, we did that. So my goal for that was I achieved that goal. But the understanding here, folks, is you set these goals and then you move forward. And like I said, I think I heard something the other day from, I forget who it was. I believe it might have been Matthew McConaughey. Or Matthew McConaughey said, life isn't easy. Life is hard. And really, you're not entitled to anything in life. And I really adjusted that too, because a couple of people in the last couple of weeks have said, you're really working hard to achieve your goals that you want to achieve. Another instance is I'm working on this project, water quality on the reservations. It's very challenging because you got to reach out to the tribes, and it's a survey, and I am bound and determined to get this thing completed by the end of May. So that is my goal. So I'm setting aside, I work till about 5:30, and then I'm setting, because the days are now longer. We're getting into, mid-spring. Days are, since I am in Ohio, the days are getting longer, so I can take that hour and make the calls I need to make on that. So the goal is, like I said a few minutes ago, a quitter never wins, a winner never quits. So my challenge that I'm challenging myself is to get that. And I got one back, I believe, on Tuesday or Wednesday this week. In midst of moving, midst of things that are going on. So with that said, just keep in mind goal setting and set that time aside for goal setting. Secondly, please like and subscribe to my channel. If today's word of the day is goal setting. So if you like and subscribe and you put a comment into my video, I will send you absolutely free a book, Empowerment and Change. It's on a PDF. I will send it to you. So just reach out to me at my email, bthomasmillerpsych@gmail.com. bthomasmillerpsych@gmail.com, and I absolutely will send you the free book. But remember, the word to get the free book is goal set. I'm trying to grow this channel. My goal is this is another one of my goals, is to grow this channel and make it more. I've got my YouTube, my Instagram, and then my speaking engagements. I actually reached out to a speaker and he says, I'm really impressed about the speeches or your YouTube page. I'm like to put you on a speaking engagement platform. Is that possible? So he reached out to me sometime this week as well. Was it Monday or Tuesday? So in essence, folks, that was part of my goal too, eventually down the line. So like I said, when you want to get from point A to point B, it may not necessarily occur that time, but just being persistent and knowing what your goals are in life. And remember, please like and subscribe. And the word of the day is goal setting. Anyway, folks, I will talk to you soon and have a great weekend. Feel free to reach out to me. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.